Good evening and welcome to the ballpark in Jackson as tonight the Generals play the middle game of our five-game series with the Montgomery Biscuits, the Tampa Bay Rays AA affiliate. The Generals have won the first two games so far in the series, and last night with a 9-5 victory. And that 9-5 victory was a lot in part to this guy sitting next to me as our guest on Generals on Deck, Denny Almonte. A three-hit game, your first three-hit game of the season. I know for you to break out in that type of a game is really nice.
Yeah, it feels good. I just try to do everything I can to try to put the ball in play. Help myself and the team out. Anything that we could do to win a game. I try to do out there because I know I got the speed. Might as well just go out there and do whatever I can.
We've chronicled your up and down season this year, but now as you get to the month of August, it seems like you're going back to that Denny Almonte from 2012.
Yeah, I just try to do everything I can. Did everything from last year. Try to do everything that I did last year. Try to do it now. I'm just trying to finish the season strong as I can and try to have a good offseason.
You've never let what's happened at the plate affect you defensively. You're still that fun guy to watch in the outfield. Reminds probably a lot of people around here of Andrew Jones, who patrolled outfield in Atlanta for so long with that cool breeze mentality. You've never let it affect your defense.
Yeah, I think it shouldn't. This game plays in two games. You just got your offense and your defense. Might as well, you struggle in your offense, might as well do it defense. You can also win a game in defense.
Talking to Denny Almonte, 3 hits last night. You've gone back to switch hitting. You hit a home run over our last road trip on the left side. How do you feel right now at the plate going back to being a switch hitter?
It feels good. I know we had an experiment going, everything hitting me righty and everything, and I was willing to work. I figured, I just try to finish the season strong, like I said before, do anything I can to move on up in the road. I did start up in AAA, but I'm trying to do everything I can to get back up there or even higher.
Hitting is such a contagious thing, and it seemed like last night once a couple of guys broke through, we had that G-Man Choi home run and the grand slam, and things just seemed to snowball offensively for us.
Yeah, it's good, see the guys coming around, I guess that BP that we had going on, it wasn't actually a BP. We just had everything going, like a little simulated game that we had going just against each other that made boost up the team, the energy and everything to play the game, and we just didn't let ourselves down, we went at it and just tried to win a game again.
I'm going to ask you, we played that simulated game a lot last year where Jim Pegovitz, our manager, stands in a chair behind the cage. He's the judge, and it just brings out, what's best in the game of baseball and in those competitive juices, but fun competitive juices where you're competing against each other.
Yeah, it's always fun. We pick two guys. We obviously pick the older guys to pick the team. We do everything we can to try to make a team as even as possible. It never goes as even as possible. We go usually sometimes who wants to win the game, and it does make it fun, It's a simulated game, it's a situational game actually that, can help us out during the game.
I think Jack Martyr named his team Guacamorla. Did y'all have a name on the other side?
Nah, they just call us the Latin crew because the majority of the guys were all Latin in that team, just except Hicks, We had everybody in there talking Spanish.
Latin guys and Hicks. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. We even had Hicks trying to learn a little Spanish so he could scream some things out to Jack's team. Anything to help. Eventually we fell down. They ran their mouth against us. That's part of the game.
Talking to Denny Almonte, the one great thing about Denny is you're very bilingual. You speak English phenomenally well. You speak Spanish phenomenally well, and you've interpreted a lot for different players, and you enjoy that, and you enjoy being able to do that.
Yeah, it's always fun. I always tell the guys, it's always good to learn two languages because you never know what could happen in the long run. You may not always be a baseball player. You may always get another job, and being bilingual, you could go a long ways, helping anybody out. I figure, helping the Latin guys or the American guys out could help anybody out in the future.
The nicknames for you, we know of Cool Breeze. Now, you've let me know of another name that I wasn't aware of. I've been around with you for 2 years, but they call you the Mummy. That's a little creepy, but tell me about that.
Oh, this is a name that they came up with, and when I was a rookie ball, they thought that, it seemed like I was going slow motion and everything, but when I'm really going out 100% for everything, it just seems that I make everything look too easy, so they just gave me that name because it seems like nothing goes all out for me.
How many coaches have you driven crazy by the way you catch baseballs out in the outfield?
I think the majority of them, I guess coming here to AA and AAA being up there, they just told me, just catch the ball. Till that one day the ball falls, you're going to have to go back to a routine. But till not, just do whatever you got to do and just keep making plays.
Here we are, the dog days of August. We've had some terrific weather. I know you were last year when it was really hot, but tell me how you feel and tell me how you want this team to finish. Obviously, just about 20 games left, a couple of tough stretches, but going forward, how would you like to finish out your season?
I feel it is a dark days, but, we all could do it. I know it's 20 games and everything, but we got to do everything we can. Just trying to finish this game strong, we just try to do everything we can. If we can make it a second place, make it a second place, We just got to keep winning and take it day by day.
Can I stay with Cool Breeze, though?
Yes.
Okay. The other one kind of creeps me out, I got to be honest. All right. Denny Almonte, 3 hits last night, a season high for him. Nice to have you back. You're hitting second today, and good luck tonight. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's Denny Almonte, our guest on Generals on Deck. It's Dollar Thursday. Enjoy those dollar-priced items. I'm Chris Harris. Have a great night.